A short bit of news for you people out there. It seems that, well, if these rumors are correct, that we might get a Red Dead Redemption Remake releasing early next year. According to this article from Game Rant, we might get a Red Dead Redemption Remake release in Q1 or Q2 of 2021. It says 2020 here, but I think that's a little bit of a typo. The post originates on 4chan, so yeah, that's not the best source for this, of course. And I think, well, yeah, here. It's reportedly in development for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X. And I like, as I like to call it, SXSX. Try to say that 10 times in a row, fast. But what I'm wondering is, many things have been said about PlayStation 5. Also, the games coming out to PlayStation 5 will be supported on the PlayStation 4. Question is, will this be also for this or remakes generally? Because as it said here, Sony will support PS4 for several years after PlayStation 5 release. PlayStation 4, as you might know, have sold over 100 million consoles, and they don't. And some of the higher ups in Sony. Here is Sony Interactive Entertainment's president and CEO, Jim Ryan, and he says here, I don't know, somewhere between 15 and 25 million might migrate to PlayStation 5. That still leaves a huge number of people with PlayStation 4s. And that community is demonstrating an amazing stickiness and willingness to stay engaged that I think the event of the past few months have just reinforced what we know already. But as we also know, or you might have read, PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 will be very different, and some PlayStation 5 games won't be working on the older console because of limitations in the PlayStation 4. So the question is, how deep will this remake be? Because if it's only released to PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X, we can expect the remake might be very heavy, a very heavy remake, not just a touch up on graphics and the mechanics and the story a bit different. But we can read here that the original voice actors have been brought back, including John Marston's voice actor Rob Whitoff. Whitoff? Whitoff? Oh, anyway. This, well, I would say that almost confirms, well, says that their new voice lines will be in the new game, so a lot of new things will be in the game, maybe. A lot of new stories, at least, maybe. The old leaker also mentioned that a Mexico expansion for the Red Dead Online could be in the works in honor of the remake. That's interesting for those who are playing Red Dead Redemption 2 online. When asked if it were basically a DLC for Red Dead Redemption 2, the leaker denied this, saying it's a standalone full remake. It'll even include Undead Nightmare and is being worked on by Rockstar India. Price has yet to be determined, of course, but the leaker says he wouldn't be surprised if it's just $40. Finally, he also mentioned that it's in the late stages of development, so if true, all of this lines up with where a remake like this would be. I don't know what I mean by that actually, but that's interesting. The leaker also states that Grand Theft Auto 6 won't get announced until summer 2022. Oh, and if I skipped over that, which I think I did, it says that Rockstar Games will be announcing complete Red Redemption Remake this year. And we'll see about that. Maybe something next this week or next week with all the online game announcements and so things like that coming out. We have PlayStation 4 being revealed on Thursday if things progress as they, or if was that that was delayed, wasn't it? Let's see. Well, I guess that's it. What do you think? Can these rumors be true? What do you think will be the biggest difference in Red Dead Redemption Remake? If I get to say my points, I hope that they remake the karma system. I mean, the karma system was good in Red Dead Redemption, but I don't think it was as fully developed as it could have been. For example, I did a mission where I was playing a bad John Marston, and there was this woman in the game who uh, needed some medicine. I found her like outside a town or something like that, out in the desert, and she needed medicine. And my quest was then to go and buy medicine for her. And I thought, I'm gonna put her out of misery. So I guess you can guess what I did to her. And it said I failed the mission because of that. And I think that could be reworked a little bit so that the karma system is like you didn't fail the mission, you just changed it a little bit. You know, sort of like Skyrim does. You get a mission, but if you do the another thing in the mission, like you have when you're being recruited to the uh, Dark Brotherhood, you can, instead of listening to Astrid and killing one of those three people in the cabin, you can attack and kill Astrid, and when you do that, you get the quest to take down the Dark Brotherhood. So that is something I would like to see in Red Dead Redemption, a bit more tweaked karma system. Also, when you play a bad guy and get that, is it a black horse with a mask on it or something like that? Can't remember really. But that horse needs to be better. If they implement that horse again, that horse needs to be better because that horse was so slow and so frustrating to use. I mean, I hated that horse. I really hated it. So anyway, what's your thought about this? Do you think it's has some grounds even though it's from 4chan? I'm not sure, but it's totally possible. I mean, both Rockstar and 2K likes to make money. Over to you guys. I hope to see you in future videos.